Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brendan Mace here, and if you haven't heard of me before, you can find me on YouTube. I currently have around 37,000 subscribers, and I have lots of tutorials to show you a bunch of really cool crap, okay? But in this video, we're going to look at how you can make a lot of extra money through Facebook groups. Now, however you're making money online, whether that's creating courses or doing affiliate marketing, you can add a significant amount of wealth to your bottom line if you add this into your daily strategies. Now, I know by saying Facebook groups, you're probably going to be freaked out, but make sure you watch this video, get out a pen and a notepad, and actually take notes because it's going to be really easy. And there's a lot of very simple commissions that you can get on a daily basis by doing this, okay? The first thing that you want to do is set up a Facebook group. Now, the Facebook group that I've created is called Friends of Freedom, okay? Now, Friends of Freedom has about 2,100 members here. That's the first step, okay? So once you have your Facebook group, now what you want to do is wherever you're getting traffic, whether it's from YouTube or your email list, or you're getting traffic from your blog or your website, you want to send that traffic to your Facebook group to get as many members as you possibly can. Now, in the past, a lot of people used Facebook fan pages. I also have a Facebook fan page. But what I have discovered is that there is way more engagement for Facebook groups than Facebook fan pages. And for most people, there's more engagement for a Facebook group than there even is for an email list. As an example here, I have a post here, you can see, and there's 124 comments. None of these comments are from me. So basically there's about 120 people here that have all commented on this one single post. Well, when I do an email, I'll get like 120 people to see my emails, but I won't really, or I'll get 120 people to click on my email, but writing a comment is even more significant of an engagement than just clicking on a link. So you can see the power of having your own Facebook community. Now, you're probably thinking at this point, well, Brendan, I don't have this massive amount of traffic to build up a Facebook group. Well, in this video, first of all, I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I'm going to show you how you can make some serious cash with it. The first thing that you can do is you can go to other popular Facebook groups that already exist. So you may have heard of somebody like Jason Fulton, for example. Well, Jason Fulton has a mastermind group, and all of these guys do, right? So Jason Fulton's mastermind group is 4,300 members. And if we go to this mastermind group, you'll see that he's actually doing the exact same thing. The only difference here is that instead of sending like value-driven statuses like my group does, lots of times Jason Fulton is going for the sale. He's a really good marketer and he's making a lot of extra sales this way. If you want to make as much money as possible, that's not a bad way to go, okay? But the one thing to keep in mind here is that this group, for example, has like 4,400 members in it. And pretty much all of them are buyers. So when you buy one of Jason Fulton's products, you become a member of his mastermind group if you choose to. Now, the really cool thing here is if I scroll down and I find somebody that is posting inside of his Facebook group, what that will generally tell me is not only is this person interested in make money online, but they're interested in make money online enough to buy one of Jason's products, and they're also interested in it enough to make a Facebook status in a Make Money Online Facebook group. So clearly this is the kind of person that would be a great addition for my Facebook group. So what I can do now is I can message these people. So we have these people here, and it just so happens that these people don't allow you to send them a message until you're friends. So I would friend request these people, and then I would find somebody who I can send a message to. So here we go, we have somebody that I can send a message to. Now what I will do in this case is I will say to this person, hey, Esthi, I noticed, autocorrect is getting me here. So we're gonna turn that off. Hey, Esthi, I noticed that you are interested in making money online. Me too. Okay. And now what I like to do is I don't like to be too spammy here. anytime that you are introducing yourself to somebody for the first time, okay, lots of times you really don't want to come across as selling something, because when you do that, they're going to immediately see, okay, this is why he's contacting me. He wants to make money from me. You're just going to make people angry. So what I like to do in the Friends of Freedom case is I actually don't promote anything. So with my Facebook group, I say this group has no self-promotion allowed, okay? So it's a free Facebook group just for value, okay? Now, what I can do here now is I can say, I have a Facebook group where we all help each other out, and there's no self-promotion allowed. Basically, I have nothing to sell you, but I think you would be a valuable member to our growing community. Okay? That's a great way to get a brand new member into my Facebook group. And that took me about, 30 seconds. So in 30 seconds, my success rate on this is actually pretty good because the people here are very responsive. They're really interested in this topic. A lot of them, especially with the idea of a community where they're not having anything for sale, just value and connecting with fellow members. A lot of people love that, particularly the people that are posting here. So a very high percentage are going to get added to my group and are going to start responding in my Facebook group as well as Jason's, okay? I can get another one here. What else I'll do is instead of going for the member ad right away, what I can do instead is I can just say to somebody like, hey, Gregory, hit me up when you get this. Now let me show you. I'll find somebody else that has a message here. So Bob, do you have a message? You do have a message box. Perfect. Hey, Bob, hit me up when you get this. Okay. Now I can literally just send those two messages to absolutely everybody that's made a Facebook status post in one of these mastermind groups. Now, in a matter of 15 minutes, can you imagine the amount of these messages that I can get out? Hey, Tony, hit me up when you get this. So I can do this over and over and over again. And then when somebody actually responds to me, so I'm not wasting my time, then I can give them the rest of the message that, hey, I have a Facebook group. We help each other out. There's no self-promotion allowed. Basically, I have nothing to sell you, but I think you'd be a valuable member to our growing community. I can send these messages to these people when they get back to me, okay? Now, the sky is the limit here because, first of all, we have Jason Fulton, but there's also other Facebook groups on here. We have Mosh Berry. We have David Kirby. So pretty much all of these people that are creating products in the internet marketing space, you can usually find these people by on Warrior Plus. You can take a look at the homepage here and you can see who's launching these products. Actually, what I like to do is if you go to affiliates and you go to offers, you can see here Elite Media Online. I forget who this is, but we have lots of times you can find the name of people. Mosh Berry is right there. That's Jason Fulton. Got Reed Florin. This is Mark Barrett. Another great site, I'll actually take you to a site called muncheye.com. That's listing the people that are going to be launching in the future. So you can take a look at the names here. So Dan Ashendorf, Fred Barton, Joshua Zamora, Paul Nichols. You can actually look up these people on Facebook and see if they have a Facebook group, because a very good percentage of them do have a Facebook group, okay? Now, I'll go to Mosh Berries, for example, and I'll do this for a couple more times, and then I'll explain the value that you get out of this, okay? So if I go to Mosh Berries Mastermind Group, and if you wanted to become a member of any of these groups, all that you would need to do is get one of their products for really, really cheap, and then they'll add you to their mastermind group. And it's really worth it because then you get to see all the upcoming stuff that they have to share. And you can also, do the strategy where you can find members for your Facebook group. So again, this is a Facebook fan page, but we have people messaging on it and stuff. So I can find these people. Anybody that's commenting is probably a buyer, somebody who bought one of Moshberry's courses, and they're also like very responsive to make money online offers. So we can actually contact all of these people and again just message them and say, hey Carrie, hit me up when you get this. Now, believe it or not, the last time that I went through and did this, I made $2,000 in about 15 minutes. Now, you're probably wondering, how the hell did you make $15 or $2,000 in 15 minutes when you're not selling anything or you're telling people that you're not selling anything? Well, what I've actually found in marketing, and this happens to me all the time, is when I try not to sell stuff, I actually sell more stuff. Because everyone's trying to make money online. And when you try too hard to make money online, people can sense that. I'll give you an example of that right now. So this chick is one of my fans. I actually have spoken to her personally, and I really, really enjoy talking to her. Her name's Melody. And she was asking me if I could set up a high converting landing page for her and how much money she would send me to have to do it. Well, what I did is I created the landing page for her and I said, don't even worry about the money, Melody. Page is set up. Here it is. And then she's really grateful. Well, now I have a person that's so grateful that I provided something for them that they weren't expecting, like she was ready to send me money, that I could almost guarantee that Melody's going to buy all my products in the future. She's going to tell other people about the great experience that she had with me, and she's going to make me so much more extra money. Well, it's the same thing with this strategy. When you tell people, I have nothing to sell here, I just have a Facebook group where I'm giving away free content and free information, lots of times because you're dealing with people that are buyers, well, buyers in all of these groups, so like Jason Fulton's mastermind group, again, you get in this group by being a buyer of one of Jason's products. So to actually contact these people and say, hey, I have nothing to sell, I just have a high value Facebook group, that can lead to conversations where people will say, okay, well, how do you make money online? What do you do, right? And then you can actually accidentally make sales that you didn't intend to make. Now, I did this just by accident and I stopped doing it because I don't want to take sales away from my friends and my peers here, but I actually did this by accident where I was just trying to recruit free members to my Friends of Freedom Facebook group, and I had two people that ended up buying coaching from me for $1,000 each, and I don't even sell coaching anymore, but they both bought coaching to me for $1,000 each because as soon as I said, hey, I don't want to sell you anything, I just want to give you this free community where you can share and add stuff, those people all of a sudden, it like triggered them to want to buy from me because I became the trustworthy salesman. I was the person that was like, hey, you don't have to buy from me. I just want to give you value. And when you tell that to a buyer, they think, well, this person clearly is not going to steer me wrong. This person is clearly trustworthy, and it made them want to buy even more. Okay. So I actually made a lot of money by doing that. And if you have some good information, you know how to make money online, then you can actually accidentally make a lot of sales that way. The other way that you can make money is you can post inside of your Facebook group either one of two different things. So the first thing you can do is you can do promotions. So the way that Jason Fulton and Mosh Berry do it, they will just use it as a space for advertising for their products that they're promoting as an affiliate. Now that's one awesome way to do it, and you can make a lot of extra cash that way. And Jason Fulton and Moshberry make a lot of extra sales by promoting inside of their Facebook group. Or the long or indirect way to make money is by posting value in your Facebook group, which is going to make people trust you more, and you're going to make a ton of sales indirectly. Now, you're not actually going to be able to see the results. That's the problem with this method and why a lot of people don't like it. Is I could say, hey, I make a bunch of extra sales because I provide value on my YouTube channel and because I provide value in my Facebook group, but I don't actually know how many sales I get because of that. I just know that I get those sales because I happen to get a good amount of affiliate sales without even having to try that hard, right? And a lot of that has to do with the branding. So that's the first way that you're going to make a lot of money. The second way is that you can actually post tutorials inside of your Facebook group here that recommend affiliate products for people to buy. So for example, if I was using this video right now, I could inside of this video say, hey, like I know this course that's going to give you even more in-depth information on how to use Facebook groups. Click my link below this video and you can get that course. to get even more knowledge about this, and I can make that sale, right? Well, I can put a tutorial like the video that you're watching right now. I can post that inside my Facebook group because it's adding value to the group. It's not just about self-promotion, although it has self-promotion in it. It's more about providing value, and as a byproduct, I'm making sales in the process. So you can use your Facebook group as a way to get out your tutorials that make you money. You can use it as a way to get your branding out there so people buy from you indirectly. Or if you don't want to do any of that crap, you want to use it as easy as possible to make money without having any of those extra steps. What you can do instead is what Jason Fulton and Mosh Berry do, which is just put advertisements and affiliate promos straight inside your Facebook group. Now, one additional really crazy, insane way to get a lot of extra members, and something that I've done and I learned from a guy named Brett Ratucki, is you can put freebies inside of your Friends of Freedom Facebook group and make it a closed group, and then you can let people know on your email list or your YouTube channel, hey, if you get into my Facebook group, you can have this freebie, but you need to join to be able to get it. So you can force people to join your Facebook group to get your freebie, and then you're going to get a bunch of extra members that way, right? So like I said at the very beginning of the video, I have like 20,000 YouTube subscribers, or 37,000 YouTube subscribers. I have 20,000 Aweber subscribers, and I only have 2,000 Facebook members, and yet when I do a post, I can get 124 comments, right? So you can see the power of this. If you add Facebook groups to whatever marketing strategy you have going on right now, you're going to very significantly add to your bottom line and make a lot of extra money and improve your branding so much by doing this. And in addition to it, you can also accidentally just run into sales when you actually go out and you recruit members, especially if you're going from sources where there's a bunch of buyer leads. So if I go into one of these mastermind groups that are created from people buying these products, you're going to accidentally make sales all the time, because a buyer is a buyer is a buyer. One thing you will learn in marketing is that people that buy generally buy over and over and over again. I can tell you that because I myself am also one of those people. So buyers will continue to buy, right? And so in the process of having conversations with people, you will accidentally also make sales. So all the way around it, it's good for branding, it's good for making affiliate sales, it's good for getting traffic to your tutorials, and it's good for getting lots of responses, and it's also good for accidentally making sales and making a bunch of extra money in the process. You are going to make so much more money by adding this into your arsenal. It's just something that you really have to consider adding so that you can make as much money as possible with your marketing efforts, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this bonus video, guys. If you have any questions about it, hit me up anytime, whether it's on Facebook, my email, or my YouTube channel, where I can answer your comments on there. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.